Welcome to our guide on Asian countries not requiring a U.S. visa in 2025 under the Visa Waiver Program. If you're planning to visit the United States from Asia for tourism or business, this video covers all you need to know. The Visa Waiver Program, run by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, lets citizens of select countries enter the U.S. for up to 90 days visa-free with an ESTA and proper passport. In 2025, several Asian nations are already included, while others may join soon. We'll detail 7 current Visa Waiver Program members and 3 potential candidates, sharing their status, benefits, and challenges. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or planning your first trip, this will keep you informed. Let's dive in. 1. Japan. Japan stands as one of the longest-standing members of the U.S. Visa Waiver Program, having joined in 1988. In 2025, Japanese citizens continue to enjoy the privilege of traveling to the United States for up to 90 days for tourism, business meetings, or short-term visits without needing a visa. To qualify, travelers must possess a valid electronic passport, e-passport, that meets International Civil Aviation Organization standards, which include biometric features for enhanced security. They also need to apply for and receive approval through the ESTA system, a quick online process that checks for security risks. Japan's inclusion in the Visa Waiver Program is a testament to its strong diplomatic and economic ties with the U.S., consistently low visa refusal rates, and robust counterterrorism cooperation. However, travelers should be aware of restrictions. Those who have visited or resided in countries like Iran, North Korea, Sudan, or Syria after March 1st, 2011, may be ineligible unless they can prove their travel was for official government business. In 2025, Japan remains a top source of visa-free visitors, with millions benefiting from this program annually. 2. South Korea. South Korea became a member of the Visa Waiver Program in 2008 and continues to be a key participant in 2025. Its citizens can travel to the U.S. for up to 90 days without a visa for purposes like tourism, attending conferences, or short business trips, as long as they have a biometric e-passport and ESTA approval. South Korea's inclusion reflects its status as a developed economy with a high Human Development Index, low rates of visa overstays, and a strong security partnership with the U.S., including joint military exercises and intelligence sharing. The country's passport is among the most powerful globally, further supporting its Visa Waiver Program eligibility. However, travelers must ensure they haven't visited high-risk countries such as Syria, Iraq, or Yemen after March 1st, 2011, as this can trigger additional screening or denial of ESTA. In 2025, South Korea's Visa Waiver Program status remains stable, facilitating seamless travel for its citizens and boosting U.S.-Korea tourism and business exchanges. 3. Singapore. Singapore joined the U.S. Visa Waiver Program in 1999 and remains a model member in 2025. Its citizens can visit the U.S. for up to 90 days without a visa for tourism or business, requiring only a valid e-passport and ESTA approval. Singapore's inclusion is no surprise, given its reputation as a global financial hub, stringent passport security measures, and extremely low visa refusal and overstay rates. The city-state's cooperation with the U.S. on counterterrorism, cybersecurity, and trade also strengthens its position. Travelers should note that dual nationals of countries on the U.S. restricted list, such as Iran or North Korea, may face challenges and need to provide additional documentation. In 2025, Singapore continues to benefit from reciprocal visa policies, making travel between the two nations smoother and more efficient for business and leisure. 4. Brunei. Brunei has been part of the Visa Waiver Program since 1993 and retains its status in 2025. Citizens of this small but wealthy Southeast Asian nation can travel to the U.S. for up to 90 days without a visa for tourism or business, provided they have an e-passport and ESTA. Brunei's inclusion is supported by its high-income economy, low population, and strong bilateral relations with the U.S., including cooperation on regional security. However, recent updates in 2023 tightened ESTA validity for Bruneians to 1 year, down from 2, as part of broader U.S. security measures to monitor travel patterns more closely. Travelers must ensure their passports are current and that they haven't recently visited restricted countries, which could affect eligibility. In 2025, Brunei's Visa Waiver Program status remains a valuable asset for its citizens seeking to explore the U.S. 5-1. Taiwan is a unique member of the Visa Waiver Program, with its citizens eligible for visa-free travel to the U.S. for up to 90 days in 2025, subject to specific conditions. Travelers need a biometric e-passport and must provide a personal identification number as part of the ESTA process, a requirement introduced to enhance security and track travel history. Taiwan's inclusion in the Visa Waiver Program, which began in 2012, reflects its strong economic ties with the U.S., low immigration risk, and advanced passport technology. However, recent years have seen occasional reviews of its status due to geopolitical tensions and security concerns, particularly regarding dual nationals or those with ties to restricted regions. In 2025, Taiwan continues to facilitate smooth travel for its citizens, though travelers should stay informed about any updates from the U.S. State Department. 6. Hong Kong. Hong Kong's status in the Visa Waiver Program is more complex due to its status as a special administrative region of China. While it isn't a full Visa Waiver Program member, Hong Kong residents can participate in the Guam CNMI Visa Waiver Program, allowing visa-free entry to Guam and the Northern Mariana Islands for up to 45 days. For 2025, there's no clear indication of full Visa Waiver Program inclusion, as U.S. policy continues to evolve in response to China-Hong Kong relations and security concerns. Where applicable, Hong Kong travelers need a valid e-passport and ESTA for short stays, but full visa-free travel to the U.S. mainland remains restricted. This situation reflects broader geopolitical dynamics, and travelers should consult the latest U.S. Embassy guidance for updates. 7. Israel. Israel joined the Visa Waiver Program in October 2023 and is fully eligible in 2025. Its citizens can now travel to the U.S. for up to 90 days without a visa for tourism or business, requiring only an e-passport and ESTA approval. Israel's inclusion marks a significant milestone, driven by its strong security partnership with the U.S., low visa refusal rates, and reciprocal travel policies. The move is expected to boost tourism, with estimates suggesting an additional 200,000 Israeli visitors annually. However, travelers must avoid recent travel to countries like Iran, Syria, or Lebanon, as these could trigger additional screening. In 2025, Israel's Visa Waiver Program status solidifies its position as a key U.S. ally and facilitates easier travel for its citizens. 8. Qatar. Qatar was designated for the U.S. Visa Waiver Program in September 2024 and became the 42nd member effective no later than December 1, 2024. In 2025, Qatari citizens can travel to the U.S. for up to 90 days without a visa for tourism or business, requiring an e-passport and ESTA approval. This makes Qatar the first Gulf country in the program, reflecting its strong security partnership with the U.S., low visa refusal rates, below 3%, and commitment to information sharing on terrorism and serious crimes. Travelers must apply for ESTA at least 72 hours before travel, and the authorization is typically valid for 2 years. Qatar's inclusion deepens strategic ties, but dual nationals or those with recent travel to high-risk countries may face additional scrutiny. This status enhances travel and commerce between the two nations. 9. United Arab Emirates. The United Arab Emirates is a strong candidate for future inclusion in the Visa Waiver Program, though it's not yet a member in 2025. The UAE's advanced economy, strategic location, and close ties with the U.S. in security and trade make it a likely contender. If added, UAE citizens would need an e-passport and ESTA to travel visa-free for up to 90 days. Current barriers include ensuring reciprocity for U.S. citizens and addressing any security concerns related to regional conflicts. 10. Malaysia. Malaysia is another Asian country with potential to join the Visa Waiver Program in the future, though it's not part of the program in 2025. Its developed economy, growing tourism sector, and strong U.S. trade relations position as a candidate. If included, Malaysians would need an e-passport and ESTA for visa-free travel up to 90 days, similar to current members. Challenges include reducing overstay rates and addressing security concerns in Southeast Asia. Travelers from Malaysia should prepare for potential visa requirements in 2025 while hoping for future visa waiver program inclusion. That's our overview of Asian countries in the US Visa Waiver Program for 2025. We covered 8 nations already enjoying visa-free travel and 2 potential future members. The Visa Waiver Program simplifies travel but requires e-passports, ESTA, and compliance with security rules. Stay updated on changes, as policies can shift. Whether you're using the program now or hoping your country joins, it shows global collaboration at work. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more travel tips. Comment below. Have you traveled visa-free to the U.S., or do you want your country in the program? Your input helps us improve. Thanks for watching and safe travels in 2025.